guys, welcome back to more Cells in the Fog, and we're now on episode 7. It says, life on the ship is returning to its former calm course. I highly doubt it, saying that last time before we stopped, Sebastian was dying and a mermaid plopped herself on the side of our ship. So, yeah, not looking too great. Nothing calm about this. Say gods and monsters. That doesn't sound calming either. Riptide had stopped. The deck was still. I don't know if you can hear this singing. So, every officer and sailor was fascinated by the mystical song spreading over the deck. Singing an otherworldly song. They still exist. A real mermaid is visiting us. I swear by all that is holy to sailors. I've never seen anything more beautiful in my life. The main thing is not to scare her away. Will she join us? Yes, we see. We're already close. And the whole crew moved near. The men were reaching out toward her. Oh my gosh. They are in trouble. The captain tried to say something but couldn't speak through the pain. What's the best course of action? Reason with the crew or shock the crew out of it? Let's see. This is going to be a strength versus diplomacy. We need to push pretty hard on diplomacy, but let's go ahead and shock the crew out of it. Damn you all. She rushed to her friends and shook them by the shoulders. Wake up. I'm gonna hit someone. But even a slap failed to divert their eyes away from the mermaid. Ugh. Her magic had taken a hold of the men's minds. They passed Adelaide, moving toward the entrenchers. Why? The men slowly walked toward the ship's side as if hypnotized. A flock of sheep. You know what? If you had just chosen to become a mermaid, I think we would understand her right now. That's interesting. I don't understand. How shall I speak to the mermaid? Threaten her or reach an agreement? Let's try to do some diplomacy. Let's reach an agreement. We have friendly relations with your kind. We seek to save your world as well. Okay. The uninvited guest was not even considering going away. The captain managed to prop himself up against the side of the ship. It is useless. She is not a mermaid. She's a siren. Oh. So you don't want to play nice. Adelaide reached for her weapon. Perhaps I will teach you another way. Power began to gather within her. I'm casting you out. Show me your face. Show me your face.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Adelaide's magic began to peel back the creature's illusion like the layers of an onion. Ugh, what a hideous monster. Hiding its face, the creature leaped overboard. What just happened? The group began to shake off their stupor. It was like a dream. You all behaved like utter goats. Oh. The captain seemed to be recovering. She wanted to drag you all to the bottom and devour your hearts and faces. At the same time to destroy the ship on the reefs. By the way, we've gotten dangerously close. What mess have you made up here? The former captain, who usually ignored the signals for meetings, missed out on the fun. Who was singing? The shy fellow traveler had decided to emerge onto the deck. I wanted to listen. Everyone, get to your positions at once. If we continue on this course, we'll scrape our belly on the coral. How should I address them? Severely or kindly? No, it was not their fault. I understand that you're in shock. I know this. I don't blame you. And moreover, I won't question your loyalty. You should hardly resist such a spell. You could hardly resist such a spell. Thanks for that. Nevertheless, none of you had the will. It seems that pirate life has made you soft. You should be tougher. It's good that there is a sorceress among us. Without Adelaide, we'd have merely gone down to the bottom. Anyway, get back to your positions and let's leave these waters. He was the only one not affected, and he said he wants to eat your heart. I seriously think it's like, I don't know if you watched, what was it, the third Pirates of the Caribbean movie? Where they removed Will's heart. Spoilers, sorry. Even though it's a long time. They removed his heart. And I think Sebastian doesn't have a heart. Like I think it might be somewhere. I don't know. I don't think it's in there. And I think that's what she pulls on. Their hearts, maybe. That's why he wasn't affected in the same way. And it was just painful because they were trying to latch on to something that he didn't have. So it was like, I don't know. That's strange. Is that order clear? Get to it. I usually eat fish, not the other way around. I'd rather not repeat the situation. The crew took up their duties. The ship had just begun to move when the sound of singing reached the deck. They won't leave us alone. Look, there are even more of them out there. Enough for all of us. And the crew began to turn toward the sound of the song. Oh, Lord. Where treacherous reefs awaited the ship. I will try to delay them. You sail away. Save Riptide. And try to avoid the reefs. But how? Ugh. Move carefully and listen to whether the keel is scraping. And sail away from here. The bewitched crew, meanwhile, try with all of its might to steer straight toward the siren's deadly embrace. Ow! My very keel. The vessel was already deeply immersed in these dangerous waters. As usual, I have to do everything myself. Surprise nudged against the galleon, pushing it from its hazardous route. Jacques? How did he escape the spell? We'll figure it out later. I think it's because he's bisexual or something like that. I think it's something like that. We'll figure it out later. The important thing is that this time we got away. Adelaide had plotted a course hugging the coastline, which left the galleon with hardly any leeway. Oh. Okay, we're in trouble right now. Because I plotted along the coastline. Oh, okay, this is the moment. It backfires right now, whereas the other one backfires in episode 10. Oh man, okay, shoot. Okay, now everything is in my hands. She took hold of the mighty ship's wheel. Suddenly, Lorenza's thin hands appeared next to her own. I will help you. Just tell me which direction. Despite her fragility, the girl was full of confidence. I'll guard the bridge, and try not to hurt anyone. Christina planted her feet and prepared to fight off any who tried to break through to the bridge. I think I can put a damper on their plans. The clever pirate rushed up into the rigging, untying knots and weakening the sails. Her action slowed the ship along its hazardous course. What are you doing? I'm saving you, fool. Adelaide strained her ears. Splashing water. Rattle. Which way to turn the wheel? Left. We got away. Adelaide strained her ears. Splashing water. rattle. Left. We got away. You did it. We made it. Adelaide patted the fatigued Signorina on the shoulder. What's this on my palms? Your first calluses. It happened again? Really? How long will this go on? Until you learn to think with your head. Phew. Seems the danger has passed. I doubt it. Oh, somebody is pissed. A shoal of the bloodthirsty monsters rushed after the vessel. Oh god. Great. That's what we need. Prepare for battle. Okay. The creatures crashed onto the deck in waves from all sides. It was straight out of a fisherman's nightmare. Slippery, shining bodies swarmed, leaping right onto the deck. Their clawed hands tore at the sailors' flesh. Some they grasped by the throats, choking them. And taking hold of several hands at once, they would drag groups of sailors overboard. Well, let's begin. What do I do? So 3 strikes. Okay, I guess I'll see what happens. Let's begin. Her teacher's saber rested naturally in her hands. A blur of motion to the right caught Adelaide's eye. To the right. Take that. The siren was defeated with a precise strike. From the corner of her eye, Adelaide saw a movement to her left. Be gone. The monster collapsed dead. Adelaide felt something brush against her back. Behind the back. Take that. The monster fell dead. Take that. Without a single scratch. There were few of the monsters. Though they were taken aback at first, the crew had experienced fighting with the dead, and they quickly adapted to the rhythm of this new foe. Beast. One of the monsters crept up behind William and grabbed him around the soldiers. The sirens swarmed Sebastian, recognizing him as their most dangerous opponent. Eventually, his blade became caught in their bodies. Adelaide defeated the last monster near her and took stock of the situation. I must help my friends. Who shall I roast to sail? I can't let Sebastian go. There's too many for the captain. Adelaide quickly ascended to the bridge. Hold on, William. She fought with all her might, slaying a few of the Sebastian's attackers. Thank you. They fought shoulder to shoulder and scattered the remaining flotsam. Monster! Yeah, break through to him. The captain will manage to survive. Adelaide jumped over the slippery bodies of the fallen sirens. She made straight for William, weapon drawn. It's gonna tear my head off. The monster's head rolled across the deck. That was close. Ugh. Jeez. And so the carnage finally came to an end. Quite a haul today. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to look at fish stew for years. As if you have a choice. Oh ho ho. It seems you've quite the fishing vessel. Something like that. Things would have been much worse without your help. No need for thanks. I did it for the love of art. I couldn't stand to see such a beautiful galleon with scratches all over its sides. Speaking of which, how did you escape a siren spell? You think I care about some herring? When a divine Apollo such as Jackie's around? Oh no, he's just straight up gay. Okay. He's just into guys. Okay. But hold up. Jackie's mine though. And a boy as sweet as William. I see. What about your talk of women and wine? I'm a patron of all beautiful things beautiful. Man, woman, what's the... Okay, no, bisexual. That's what I thought. What's the difference? Alright then. The crew set to the task of clearing away the battle's aftermath. It turned out that many of the sirens proudly wore jewelry from ships that had sunk. Oh, and I'm selling them. Okay, so we got some earrings. Do these affect anything? No, I can just choose what I want. We got some earrings. A necklace. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Antique bracelets. Unfortunately, I can't see them to know what they look like. It would be nice to have an option to be able to change your clothes while you're picking clothes so you can see the full thing. As it is, since I can't see the bracelets, I'm going to choose the necklace because I think it's cute. So we're going to go with that. Even though the whole crew, Adelaide included, was exhausted, they had to push the bodies of the monsters overboard. Sailing in waters with fantastic beasts, such as these, is more interesting. Now I can't even imagine living without it. It's as though every legend has come to life and the seas are filled with wonders. The tedium of a normal life is a thing of the past, and we're the heroes of myth. A strange sound caught Adelaide's attention. She carefully moved toward the sound. Flop, flop. It was coming from beneath a set of stairs. She peered into the shadows. It seems that one hasn't been finished off. Several crew members rushed over fully armed. Well, not for long. How should I deal with her? Finish her off, release her, or keep her? What's that gonna do? How do I know she won't turn on me? You know what? Let's keep her. Not so fast. Such strength. I think. And diplomacy. Okay. White magic? I think she may be useful to us. Wow, that's a full set, dude. What the fuck? Why? I have a couple of ideas. No. The world around us has become unpredictable, and we know almost nothing about it now. But she can help us figure things out. Your call. I hope you don't regret it later. Me too. Maybe I'll end up regretting it. But it seems right to me now. As you say. Take her down to the hold and lock her up. We'll have to figure out what to do with her later. And put a muzzle on her, dude. Stop her from singing. The captain began to squirm and try to escape. Huh. Her mouth is a little different now. Despite her efforts, she was carried away. In time, we'll find a common language. I would already be able to speak with her if I was going to become a mermaid. I really wonder how that changes things here. Life aboard the ship soon returned to normal. For a while, at least. Whew. Okay. Not far from the shores of Patagonia, the sun had not shined for several days. Instead, a light rain continuously pattered over the galleon's deck. This weather is soothing, annoying. No effect. Okay. Then I would say it's annoying. I hate this dank weather. The sun is nowhere to be seen and the rain is getting on my nerves. Not to mention all of my clothes are always damp. But why has the weather changed so much? We've entered the roaring 40s. The roaring 40s. Yes. The belt between the 40th and 50th parallel. The weather here is not always calm. Here, the continent becomes a very thin isthmus of land. and there is nothing to stop the winds. So they're always blowing here year round. Every day is storm season. So that's what it is. This is nothing compared to the furious 50s. That's where the fun really begins. Adelaide was thinking this new information over when there's something going on the lower deck. Oh no. What do you mean something going on? Well, tell me. Someone's knocking. What? And? I don't hear anything. I swear. I believe you. Be on guard. Anything could happen out here at sea. Yes. The sailor put his ear to the floorboards, carefully listening to every rustle. There's a lot of strange things going on. It could be something. Allie decided to go to her cabin and change to something weather appropriate. Officer's uniform. I like the purple. Mariner's uniform. Nope. Going with purple. Reputation. As she was walking, she heard a sound. Knock, knock. So we hear it too. So Bobby wasn't tripping. No way. I must have imagined it. Well, the ship is just creaking. Okay, I definitely didn't imagine that. Oh boy. Why is there a crab? What in the world? Saying that we're only 20 minutes in, I think that was only episode 7. So let's do episode 8 after I take down our new stats. We're at 70, so we're 4 away from what we need for strength. 67. Ooh, we got a lot of diplomacy. So we're only 3 away from what we need for diplomacy. 71. We're way over what we need for white magic, but once again, this is gonna be good because let's just take as much as we can. We're 12 there and 29 pirate rep. Our ship is still doing boss. Okay, we can do this. This is possible. This can be done. I'm not crazy. I knew that you could balance this out some way. So I think we're moving on course, and I think we're gonna be pretty stacked when it comes towards the final battle. I'm just collecting as many things as I can find. If I gotta collect that mermaid, if I gotta force her to help us, I'm gonna figure it out. Everything possible to be done, I want it to be done to help us so we have as much of an advantage in a final battle as possible. Anyway, let me go ahead and watch this, and then we can continue on. Alright, episode 8. The galleon continues its journey through the uncharted seas and being attacked by giant crabs. Yay! Why were they knocking on the ship? Well, I think it wasn't necessarily knocking. It probably was them just like punching the ship, trying to crack a hole through it so they can get through. Seems like mostly what was happening. Okay, the Roaring 40s. The accused creature broke through the window, climbing onto the lower deck. It did not look friendly. So you're the knocker. It brandished its claws at her. It's too powerful to parry. I'll have to dodge. But maybe I can pierce your armor. The saber had never failed her before. She will rely on it once again. Should strike face, claws, legs, or belly. It's face. Let's try to stab it in the mouth. Take that. The monster managed to retract its eyes into its shell. Her attack didn't even leave a mark. Full disclosure, it doesn't matter what you choose there. Its armor is always going to be too tough for you to crack right away. So, yeah, that's not happening. Lunges to the right. Dodge left. Phew. That was close. I should strike its... Says I'm just going to strike wherever. The weakest point. Ow. The underside of its shell was nearly as strong as the rest of its armor. Adelaide almost sprained her wrist as she struck the stone-like surface. Lunges to the left. Okay, dodge right. Phew, that was close. Just strike, sure. Try to take a leg off. You have few too many legs for my liking. Clash. The spindly joints of its legs were surprisingly tough, unscathed by Adelaide's attacks. I told you. This thing has no chunks. Lunges to the left. Okay, let's go right. Phew. That was close. Phew. It may not be able to beat me, but it doesn't look like I'm able to hurt it either. I'd better find the rest of the crew. We'll think of something. She kept her weapon raised and began to back away. The monster immediately rushed after her, but the narrow passes prevented it from moving too fast. Shots from the gun deck? Adelaide rushed toward the booming sounds. Watch out! I told you so, I told you! I believed you, sweetheart. Giant crowds were crawling all over the deck, attacking everything in their path. Adelaide? Get out of here, it's a full-scale invasion. My gun is nearly useless. The shots only stun them. Well, at least it does that. I'll try to hold them back. There's nowhere to run. Another one was chasing me down below. Darn. So we'll have to defend from all sides here. How? Pikes, axes, and bullets don't stop them. Shall we see how they like grape shot? Jackie stroked the barrel of one of the ship's heavy guns. It's worth a try. We'll have to shoot right at the middle of the deck. We can cover Adelaide while she prepares the cannon. Deal. They began rotating the heavy gun, which had been untied from its location. Okay, so you told me the grape shot. The handful of heroes found themselves surrounded by the voracious creatures. Remember, gunpowder, grape shot, fuse. Okay. You've got this. God help me. While her friends held off the onslaught, Adelaide focused on the weapon. Okay. Gunpowder. Gunpowder. Alright. She poured the bag of gunpowder into the muzzle and tamped it down with the ramrod. Shut up. One of William's bullets caught the beast in the eye, slowing it down. Nice. Time for the grape shot. Here we go. The metal balls filled the barrel of the gun with a ringing sound. That was my last shot. That's okay. The big man grabbed the crab by one of its claws. He dug his feet in and flipped the creature onto its back, creating a barricade. Oh my gosh, he's such a beast. It certainly won't keep them for long. Time for the fuse. And a little spark. Everyone was stunned by the immense power of the shot going off so close to them. Sorry, Riptide. Wow. The ringing slowly cleared from Adelaide's ears. We did it. One of the creatures was blown to pieces. One? The rest had been badly injured by the grape shot, their shells in tatters. Oh, okay, good. The injured crabs had an apparent change of heart and scurried back down the holes they had emerged onto the deck from. They realized they were no match for us. Wow, that explosion definitely cleared my ears out. When you're firing on the gun deck, you have to open your mouth and yell at the top of your lungs. That'll keep your ears from ringing. Huh. What happened? You won't believe what was happening down there. Try me. Take a look overboard. What is that? Who is writing that? How? Why? Excuse me? Excuse me. Who invited the Grim Reaper to the party? Like, oh my god. I can't. I don't even, what do we do now? Hold up. Oh my god. Hold up. Okay. I think I got it. Okay. Several menacing riders emerge from the water riding on the backs of giant crabs. What are those things? The strange riders begin to storm the side of the galleon. Blow me down. It's beyond anything I ever imagined. Not even the legends. Teacher, I could use your help now. Sorry. These creatures have come from afar. They are beyond anything I've seen or heard of. We need to throw them off. A sharp maneuver will flip them off the galleon like eggs from a frying pan. This must not continue. These creatures have no place on a ship under my auspices and our Heavenly Fathers. Say a prayer or something. Get the Grim Reaper out of here. We're not ready for death. Sky? One of the riders managed to break through onto the deck. Oh no. I said, be gone. Brandishing the holy scripture and his cross before him, the priest moved toward the monster. No. I think our company has begun to rub off on the Padre. This is the second time he's proved his mettle. He'd have wet himself with the smell of gunpowder when we first set out. Be gone. Oh my gosh, and we all know from Shadows of the Same Forest that I cannot read whatever this is. Latin, maybe. It ain't happening. Uh-huh. That worked? What the fuck? Phew. It's Providence that I took those exorcism courses. Are you serious? Dude, the chaplain is coming through. Dude, he's been a bro. Like, for real. Drag all the guns to the center of the deck. We'll shoot from a circular formation. Hurry, before more of them board us. Sebastian grabbed the ship's wheels. But the wheel alone was not enough. In order to execute a tight turn on the enormous ship, the lines and tackles would need to be worked as well. Listen to my command. Okay. Lower the sail on the port side. Port side. I'm gonna think tell me left or right, but I do remember port is left. Tick that. Another rider flew overboard. Raise the sail on the starboard side. It's the right. Take that. Another rider flew overboard. Lower the sails. I'm guessing that's the only one that's left. Take that. Another rider flew overboard. Dump. Realizing that the riptide was too strong for them, the few remaining riders retreated back into the depths of the sea. Whoop. But one still lingered. Uh-oh. Haven't you had enough? The enemy rushed at her, refusing to accept defeat. Let's dance. Am I fighting him? He has that pole in his right hand, I think. Swipes to the left. Oh no, wait. What am I supposed to do? Swipe to the left. Okay. It should be pretty normal. Okay. Swipe to the left. Dodge right. I got away. Swipes to the right, dodge left. I got away. Thrust spear left. What'd that mean? I'm still gonna dodge to the right? Okay. Lunges forward. Jump back. Now it's my turn. Adelaide was on edge. The battle had gone on for far too long in her mind. She thought about the magic at her disposal. It's a triumphant music playing. I cannot pierce you with a weapon. So I'll try with light or water. Light? Searing light, which these creatures are so afraid of. The rays of light blinded their eyes and seared their hides. The rider and mount jumped overboard, engulfed in flames. Cool. Seems we did it. You're glowing. It's a little scary. Adelaide, calm down. Are you alright? Power was coursing through her. She was overwhelmed with burning desire and ready to break anyone who stood in her way. I feel alright. I feel like something is wrong. Like something is wrong. I feel a power. A great power. And I'm not sure that I can control it. Floating island straight ahead. A floating island? They're very rare, but they float on the surface. They're formed by volcanic eruptions. The pumice hardens and floats for several months or even years. They've been known to crash into ships, and sometimes things grow on them. The last one is still alive. Look at it, swimming for its life. Just talking about that writer guy. I don't like the sound of this. Having recovered from the blow, the monster decided to leave. It moves toward the floating island, riding on its crab. That was the last straw for Adelaide. There's no getting away from me. When she saw the rider, she was no longer able to control herself. You're not going anywhere. She rushed overboard. Excuse me? Instead of sinking to the bottom, she stood firmly atop the waves. What the fuck is going on in this episode? Are you kidding? What? Dude, she just turned into freaking Jesus. I've had enough of these monsters. You won't leave. A race across the water began. Adelaide rushed after the rider as though possessed. Is she possessed? Damn it. What is she doing? It could be a trap. A miracle before my very eyes. Wait, that isn't an island at all. You guys gotta stop! What is happening? Well, well, well. Things are going according to plan. A little moth drawn to the light. Who are you? Or what? The rumors about you have been accumulating for some time. You've made quite a mess of our world. It's true that you can hardly control your power, and you are very protective of your ship and crew. All I needed was to anger you a little. Now, you've come running right into my claws. I don't even know. I'm just like, I'm still taking notes, but show your anger, try to calm down. Showing my anger is how I got in trouble in the first place. Shouldn't I try to calm down? Yeah, I'm gonna calm the hell down. I've got to pull myself together. It was my rashness that led me to this situation. I had to keep both my magic and my emotions under control. Otherwise, I'll completely lose myself. It's too late. You've already landed in my trap. Aim for the monster. And for God's sakes, make sure you don't hit Adelaide. I'll bring the ship closer. The galleon's cannons thundered. Oh, that flashing kind of got me. Oh, shoot. Oh my. The fools are rushing to your rescue. The shots whistled through the air. The Crab King quickly turned his shell to take the blow. The shots bounced off, only knocking loose some of the treasure from his back. I've been doing this for many years. What? I lure greedy sailors with the very best of my treasures, and with the help of my servants, I take their finest prizes away. I've accumulated a fine collection of artifacts from other seas. You might have something that we need. The time has come for me to thrive in these waters. You are a treasure yourself. When I devour you, I'll gain control of the most powerful magic in these lands. Not to mention, the legendary Ponce de Leon's amulet of life lustfully licks his lips. Ouch! This blow hit the crab right on his stern. He could no longer shield himself completely with his shell. Is that a weak point? As I see it, this creature is quite capable of deflecting cannonballs. Our goal is to perform a pincer maneuver. We'll keep ourselves at riptide at 6 o'clock and attempt a synchronous salvo. Damn scoundrel. Still, it doesn't matter. It seemed his shell was not entirely impenetrable. Oh yeah, I forgot. I have a lot of ships with me. It is not just us. Load another harpoon made of hardened steel. This living island will be our trophy. I don't even know its name, but it's too strange not to fight it to the death. Stop! Now this is really unpleasant. You grew so large, with a shell that almost nothing can pierce. All that means is that your weakness grew with you. What? Adelaide jumped onto his shell and began to search for something that might help her. Aha! Kusanaga katana. Or a simple katana. Nope. We want the beast one. I've never seen such a fancy weapon. It's light as a feather. And sharper than a razor. If your shell has become larger and stronger, then the gaps in it have surely grown as well. She dug the blade into a crevice. You won't take me that easily. I'm too tough. He spent a few times dislodging her from his shell. I can just picture her rolling across the water like it's the ground. Whoa. So what? Let's dance. Heavy fire covered the crab from all sides, trying to distract him from Adelaide. She had to dodge cannonballs as she maneuvered toward his weak points. Gotcha. Swipes with the claw. Oh shoot. What happens? Swipe with the claw. Okay. Defensive. Okay. Okay. I think I got it. Dodge to the side. Enough of this. Takes a defensive stance. Attack. Take that. Right where it counts. It's too crowded on the surface. Slamming his claws down through the water, the monster created a small whirlpool. Adelaide was pulled down. The water pressed in, forcing her to hold her breath. The whirlpool took her deeper and deeper, and when she was nearly out of air, excuse me? What is this? My little shelter for storing treasures. But you already know that you can't defeat me. You're already bleeding from the wounds I've inflicted. Isn't that proof enough? Well, technically, he dragged you down with that whirlpool, and if he didn't pull you into where he is right now, you wouldn't be breathing, and then you would be dead and thus defeated. So, maybe. Then what's your game? What do you want? I need strength and power. What's happening to the world right now? It provides me with a nearly endless feast, an opportunity to feed continuously, and become the strongest spirit in this world. He attacked her. It was a very sluggish attack. A few strikes with his claws, and then he tried to trample her with his spindly legs, but that was it. He was exhausted from the fight. Take that. Adelaide realized that she barely had the strength to hold her own weapon. Phew. That's okay. I'll catch my breath a little. I'm a creature of a much higher order than you. Very soon all my wounds will heal, and I will happily devour your tired, tortured, wounded. Bombs rain down on the crab's den with waterproof freezes. What the hell are those? A gift from my crew. Not wasting a second, Adelaide dove for cover, clapping her hands over her ears. The powerful charges caused the cave to shudder, almost triggering a collapse. The brunt of the blast had hit the Crab King. The creature looked quite miserable now. Picks herself up and shakes off the dust. Well, well, well. Who will recover quickly now? Truce? Oh! Let's see how you behave. Tell me, why do you need so much power? You don't really have a use for it. You can barely control or restrain it. Today I felt something. Since we've reached a stalemate, I suggest a deal. You share a bit of your power with me, so that I become the king of the seas, and you can take any of my treasures, and I will not come after you. Perhaps I can help you in a future battle. Okay. So I teach him some magic, and I get a treasure. He doesn't come after me, and he might help later in the battle. He could be lying. But see, this is why I was building up the magic, because you might have to lose some of it here to teach him magic. But we have perfect amount to go down to 200, so I think that's a sign. Oh, I'm worried. How much is this going to take for me? She leaned toward the head of the tired crab. You're a magical creature. Not really. I was a small, ordinary crab. One day I found a magic pebble. And then, that's when it all started. One treasure after another. I see. Even better. I want you to understand that magic is not a resource you can capture. Magic is inside you, in your soul and in your feelings. A miracle that is born in the heart. She touched the shell of the Crab King. She sent Toan Ganui to the halls of the soul, which she once visited herself at the assistance of the shaman. Until you come to understand yourself, there won't be a miracle, and magic will be alien to you. This is all, it's so difficult. I'm confused. The moment you figure it out for yourself, we'll talk. I have to go. The King of Crabs will help you in the future. Okay. Wait. See the mountain of gold and treasures over there? Take what you like. Ooh. Fancy. I like that one. Diplomacy and strength. Whoa! You know what this looks like? The dress from... What was that? Aquaman. That his girl wore. That looks like her dress. Ooh. That's also pretty. This is crazy looking and I love it. Does this do anything? Yes, it does. After choosing some treasures for herself and taking some for her friends, Adelaide stepped out and headed for the surface. She felt overwhelmed by it all. The long flight, all of her magic. I can make it. I'll swim up. I thought I was going to lose magic for that. Huh. I didn't lose any magic. I gained magic. Or maybe you lose it later. No, I thought it was here. Yeah, okay. We did quite a bit today. I'm gonna try to see if I can get as much of it posted as possible, but we'll see how that happens. It's already kind of late, but we'll see. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead and show some love to the video. Maybe give a thumbs up or something like that. Whatever. Comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you next time. Bye.